My name is Dynasty Oliva, and my project is on alcoholism. Did you know more than 6% of adults in the US have an alcohol use disorder? About 1 in 12 men and 1 in 25 women. 623,000 people between the ages of 12 and 17 have alcohol use disorders. 88,000 people die of alcohol-related causes every year in the United States, according to cararm.org. Alcohol use disorder is the prolonged consumption of daily alcohol intake and can lead to alcohol abuse and alcohol dependency. If you drink alcohol every day and continue the same routine, like drinking a cup of coffee, one can develop an alcohol use disorder. For alcohol abuse, the person is consuming it too much and too often. Alcohol dependency is consistently drinking alcohol, and the body starts adapting to the daily consumption of alcohol, and one displays addictive traits because the body can no longer function normally without it, and they start feeling sick. The question is, why should you limit your consumption of alcohol or stop drinking alcohol? According to Mount Sinai Treatment Center, drinking increases your chances of being involved in an accident, placing your life and that of others at risk. Although one may think they aren't intoxicated, their mental state is altered. According to National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, every day, 32 people die due to drunk driving car accidents. That's one person every 45 minutes. Consequences of drunk driving: imprisonment, DUI, limited job opportunities, driver's license being jeopardized, your professional license jeopardized, and voting rights. A person who is convicted of a first DUI can face imprisonment in a county jail for 96 hours to 6 months and is subject to pay a fine of $390 to $1,000, depending on the circumstances. And the driver's license suspension period can be 6 months. If it's your second DUI in the last 10 years, you can face 90 days to 1 year in county jail and are subjected to pay a fine of $390 to $1,000. The driver's license suspension period is 2 years. If the accident causes serious injuries or death, the driver can face up to life in prison, according to the California drunk driving laws and penalties. If the DUI results in manslaughter, conviction consequences can include the loss of financial aid of college, voting rights, public housing benefits, the right to own firearm, employment in certain fields, professional licensing, parental rights, and also passports can be revoked. Alcoholism affects health. It can cause permanent injuries, organ damage, death, and health problems. Alcoholism or drinking affects health and can lead to motor vehicle injuries, drowning, falls, or other possible injuries. It can lead to violent episodes such as homicide, suicide, and sexual assault. One can experience alcohol poisoning, which is a medical emergency that increases the alcohol level in the blood, according to the CDC. It can also lead to risky sexual behavior, and one can have unprotected sex, which may lead to contracting STDs. Long-term risk factors include high blood pressure, cancer, heart disease, stroke, liver problems, cirrhosis, kidney failure, and overall mental health and health problems. Steps to take to stop drinking. You can drink moderate amounts, seek counseling, join AA groups, find healthy ways to cope with stress or problems instead of going to alcohol, avoid social gatherings, bars, clubs, and guard against temptation. Moderate drinking is no more than 1 drink a day for women and 2 drinks a day for men. To avoid alcohol dependency, talk with a friend, spouse, or other family members or your healthcare provider. Talking to someone else about what you are experiencing is very important. This person may be able to help you get help to stop drinking. Talking with your healthcare provider about counseling and therapy can also help someone to stop drinking. If you associate drinking with certain events, such as holidays or vacations, develop a plan for managing them in advance so you won't fall into drinking again and making it a habit and relapsing. In conclusion, alcoholism is a disease that inhibits a person's ability to control drinking due to both physical and emotional dependencies. Alcohol abuse and dependency is very prevalent in the US, and consequences come with it. Thousands of Americans die due to drunk driving incidents. Health issues arise from consuming alcohol too much and regularly. Short-term and long-term risks arise from alcohol abuse and consumption of alcohol, such as imprisonment, death, and organ failure. Getting those around you involved in your alcohol problem and seeking medical help and treatment are important steps to stop drinking and avoiding alcoholism. So many deaths a day take place from drunk drivers who don't believe they are intoxicated. Who knows if it will be you or a close friend next? If you are that person or know someone who may be struggling with alcoholism, encourage them to seek help to avoid these possibilities. The end.